Alright, hey guys, so this is too technical, too difficult, because, yeah, it's gonna be quite fast. It's not, we lost all the audio to this episode, basically.
Keep switching back to image of your editor for some reason. Oh well, I can see you going up the stairs now.
Yeah, so,
We've got our outline for the base of the penis tower,
yeah, we
as we're calling,
decided,
even though it's only vaguely penis shaped,
only
no more than
vaguely.
any other tower.
We were trying to make our mage tower, in which we would put um, an enchanter and a potioneering thing, and then we'll have at the top, we decided we wanted to have a, observation post.
We're also recording this like fucking 2 months later almost.
Yeah, this is,
We finally got to this episode.
yeah.
We uploaded and we're like, oh, the audio is fucked.
Yeah, I lost all the audio, and I believe this was the episode where your hard drive filled up,
Yep,
and
I
then,
switched from my SSD because it was recording on my SSD for some reason. I have a hard drive for the recordings.
yeah, and then
I
Shane,
switched in the middle and it fucked this recording.
yeah, Shane transferred all his files over, but there was a working file in there, and that caused him to move the working file, which then corrupted the entire thing. So, it was just a kind of a comedy of errors, a cavalcade of fuck-ups.
Yep.
Or as Yahtzee Croshaw would call it, a cock-up cascade. So yeah, it's been several months since we recorded this because I'm, at time of recording, I have edited up to episode 23, and this is episode 17.
Okay.
We have decided that we're going to be calling the technical difficulties episodes, we're going to name them off of the, Fast and the Furious franchise. The first one was
Matt has
obvious.
decided this. I have no say.
Well, I mean, you have say, but you also don't
He's
really care.
informed me. We're calling. Yeah, I just don't give a shit.
I just thought it would be funny to have our technical
Upload the
difficulties.
proper episodes. I just put up the shitty my half of episodes, Joel. I probably won't even keep on my fucking
That
hard
is
drive. I'll
fine.
put on my YouTube channel. It's like I don't know, man. I have like hundreds of gigs of fucking Minecraft videos at this point.
Yeah, you can get rid of those eventually. I don't
I
really
will
need
never
them.
be using them again.
But, I just thought it would be funny for the episodes to kind of follow. It goes technical difficulties, then too technical, too difficult, because they had Too Fast, Too Furious. And then the
Yep.
third one was called Technical Difficulties Tokyo, or the third one will be called Technical Difficulties Tokyo Drift, because the third Fast and the Furious movie was Fast and the Furious
Yep.
Tokyo Drift.
Yep.
It's gonna get confusing if we get all the way to like 8, because the eighth Fast and the Furious was called Fast and the Furious, or it was called The Fate of the Furious, and it was F8.
Like F and the letter 8.
Yeah. And it was The
I
Fate.
don't think I've seen any of these movies.
I have seen all 8, plus there is a spin-off called Hobbs and Shaw, which I'll have to figure a way to work that into it eventually.
Okay.
But yeah, it'll probably just be like The Fate of the Difficulties or something that I'll end up calling it if we get to that many difficulties episodes.
Yeah, so we end up putting a enchanter near the top and
Yeah.
a alchemy space in the bottom.
Yes, and Shane has added, instead of, eventually we add,
Spoilers.
yeah, well, we started with ladders to get up, but that was too slow, so Shane decided to change that, which you guys will see in the future.
Yep.
And the alchemy
Ladders-
station,
I don't think I'm ever going to do ladders like that again. It's too fucking inconvenient and slow.
well, we ended up making, I think, like, in this episode or in the next one, we ended up making the alchemy station, and then we didn't use it for another, like, 20 episodes.
Yeah, we kind of forgot about it because we had to go on constant adventures in every fucking cardinal direction.
Yes, well, and there's Shane making the
Pool to fall down and
yeah, I think at some point we go back to the storage room. We make hard hats out of gold.
You wanted that, yeah.
I thought it would be funny.
It is. It's also funny because gold actually provides less armor than what iron does,
Yes.
I think.
At some point in this episode, we also, Shane, and we'll see it because it'll be when it stops, the speed up stops. We recorded the first use of Shane going, phrasing boom. I think you
Really?
said boom phrasing. Yeah, that was in this episode.
We don't have any audio for it, though.
We do have you saying it. I don't know what it was in response to
That
me
kind of
saying it.
fucking ruins it, though.
It does, but I wanted to keep it just because
Okay.
I remembered that you said it, but I had no idea that like what it was in response to. And this is me. I decided I wanted to have a bit of a terrace where we could go off and
Oh yeah.
have lunches and stuff. Even though that'll never actually happen.
Well, we have boilers. 50 episodes later, we put in a food mod, which we haven't actually used yet.
Yeah. I mean, we've kind of used it. We haven't made anything out of it.
Yeah.
But,
I think this is the biggest non-cheating structure we've built.
yeah. This is the biggest structure we've built other than the thing you guys will see eventually. At this point, Shane still has not found my secret room. Though he does eventually find it. Oh, here's the hard hats.
Yeah. I haven't even really been looking for them. I either stumble across them or you just tell me.
I don't have any more secret rooms hidden anywhere. At this point. And by at this point, I mean...
Yeah.
At this point, I mean... At episode, 41, I think that we're at right now.
Yeah.
We're going to try to finish the Ender Dragon and the Wither before episode, I think it's 54.
They don't need spoilers for fucking
It's not spoilers,
15
it's our plan.
15 episodes later. You don't need it. I have no idea what we do before or after this. I forget the context completely.
I don't remember what we did directly before, but after this we end up, oh, it just biffed it and fell straight down.
Yep.
Tear a hole through the wall. It's gotta be coming up soon. I mean, it's probably around the 10-minute mark, because I think it's about halfway through the episode that that you said phrasing. It was something to do with me saying I'm out of stone.
I have no recollection.
Oh, right. Fucking snows in this area, so we've got snow constantly on top of it.
Yep.
It makes for a nice, kind of scenic thing at the top when we've got we put a glass dome on top of the place.
Yep.
Which, we also, I think, had skeletons shooting at us. Yep.
Yep.
I just got shot off the side by a skeleton. Here it is, I'm being paranoid. Shane just keeps going up. Oh, there's the skeleton. You can see it for half a second down there.
Half, you're building your half. We got pretty high.
Yeah, we did. We had so much stone.
We put our fucking enchanter all the way up there, which is a huge pain in the fucking
He asked to get there, yeah. And it's not properly symmetrical, so it's not a... The enchanter couldn't go right in the center. It could only go about...
It's not big enough for that, because I think the enchanter has to be is like a 5x3.
Something like that.
Or a 5x5, and
the tower was too big and it couldn't go directly in the center because of how we built it. So
yeah,
it's not my favorite part of the house.
Whatever.
The enchanting room.
Where we have chests and shit off to the side. Oh, look at that! You can see the doghouse. We have the dogs at this point.
Yes, this is after the dogs. I think that was episode 12. Was when we got all the dogs.
Have my dogs shown up yet?
I think you've gone and got your dogs. I can't be sure. I've been doing a lot of editing. I've edited.
We're gonna dig straight down there.
Yeah, I've edited up to episode 23, and this is episode 17.
And
so
how easy this would have been if we had used our building gadgets.
Yeah, we added some gadget mods in to make the building of something easier, which you guys won't see for a while.
We should have been using that from the beginning.
No.
Would have made this fucking 5 minutes, man.
Well, remember, we can only use those in creative because we don't have a way to power them in our normal mode.
Boom, phrasing. Seriously, that's the only fucking audio.
That's some of the only audio that we had from it that I decided to keep. There's also... Oh, this is where I die. Yep, boom. Fuck. Back when I was still holding on to my death lists. because I thought Shane wanted to do that, and then he informed me that he had not been holding on to his death lists for a while.
Yep.
There's a little bit of audio at the end of this where you say something along the lines of, this will be a crazy building episode.
Yep. We captured none of it.
But we lost. We captured it all. We just didn't get the audio.
Yep.
It is quite nice having this in the. After we built this, it was nice having it because it's like the one thing you can see for miles around in our house.
Yeah, having a tall symbol like that in general is a pretty good idea for any base we build, so you can see it.
You haven't built one of your towers in a long time.
Well, yeah, because when we go on adventures, we gotta go fucking 14,000 blocks out. I ain't building one of those every fucking 7 chunks. You can see it on your potato PC.
My computer.
Okay,
Why do you
catch
keep
up
calling it a
there.
potato? It's a good laptop.
Because it annoys you, Matt. To be obvious.
I don't do everything. I don't do things just to annoy you
Bullshit.
anymore. God damn it.
Bullshit.
I haven't destroyed your furnaces in forever.
Because I fucking gave up and they don't exist anymore. Man, seeing the house in its previous forms is
Right? Like, we don't even have a
interesting.
basement right now.
That's right.
So we made a basement after this.
I mean, you made a basement. I didn't.
I mean, I did. That is true. I did indeed make a
I
basement.
think you made it one day while I wasn't in the mood to play. And like, yeah, I made a basement.
I think I started building it before you showed up in the game.
Sounds about right.
And this was us trying to figure out how to build that part of the wall because there was no attachment to it. Oh, right, we're building down now, I think. Or we dug down,
Yeah, we're going
something
down
like that.
to make alchemy.
Even though we haven't built any of the other rest of the part.
Why you just jump?
I don't know.
Yep.
I don't know why I jumped in place. I don't know why I do most things, Shane.
Yeah, we gotta dig this out before we use
Yeah.
vein mine.
Yeah, because we couldn't properly vein mine most of it because we didn't want to lose all of it. We didn't want the entire mountain to go.
Pretty sure we do end up replacing all of this later, though.
There we go, we vein mined some of it. Oh yeah, because we didn't want the floor to be vein mined above us. We had to disconnect
Yeah,
it.
but we do replace that with stone bricks later. So.
I don't think we do. I think the base one that's just above us here, we don't end up replacing.
Yeah?
I think so. But yeah, this was
We're gonna keep track of your hunger.
No, I'm not.
I'm like always at full hunger, man. If I'm not at full, I eat.
I don't see the point if I'm not going to, if I'm not, in danger. I don't know what the hell I was doing here, trying to figure out where everything needed to go. Oh yeah, I fucked that up.
Watch this with super speed. It's kind of trippy.
At least it's not as fast as the previous fast one we did.
Yeah?
Yeah, you hated that one when we did the recording for that, don't you remember?
I don't know, it was a while ago, too.
It was. We haven't had a technical difficulties episode in a while. And I'm going to pretty much always be uploading. Whenever we have one of these, I'm going to upload 2 episodes in a week rather than 1.
Yeah.
Because I don't think they get I don't think it's a good upload to just do something like this.
Yeah, it's only like once a week. I don't think anyone watches them, though.
Not yet, no.
To be fair, Minecraft content is pretty fucking saturated.
There is a lot of Minecraft
lot of
content.
other options.
But it's the only thing we can record right now, basically. You and I.
I guess we could buy some other games.
We could.
Want to do actually recording. We'd have to limit it to what you can handle.
Yeah, I don't know what I can handle, but if I could handle Skyrim, we could probably get that Skyrim Together mod. But that would make you be even less productive than you already are.
Listen, man, you like crack would probably be fucking more manageable in my life. Fucking,
Oh, look at me breaking that dirt block with my pickaxe.
Yep.
Fucking rebel right here.
Yep. We were thinking about starting like a Diablo Let's Play or something.
Yeah, we're probably gonna do Diablo 3 at some point. If you enjoy that and end up getting like Diablo 4 when it comes out in like a year and a half, we might do. And I'm trying to point out that you fucked up and didn't place one because you built that wall. I do remember that.
Right in the middle too. Like,
yeah. We tried.
Ladders?
Pardon?
I think we're talking like, did you bring ladders? I didn't bring ladders. Oh, there we go.
Damn it. We tried recording Magic Legends, the Diablo-like game, but god, that game was ass.
We could... If we want to get Magic Gathering the Arena, we can start playing that online.
Yeah, we could try that. I did have Magic Arena at one point.
Like I said, it'll just take you like... I'm pretty sure that you can just skip the tutorial.
Mm-hmm.
But if you want to get the points for doing the tutorial, it'll take you like 3 hours. So it wants you to win 5 games with a mono deck of each color.
Ah. Yeah, there, when we were in the basement there, Shane was telling me, oh, we should put, since we're going to do the alchemy down here, the potions down here, we should do a mushroom or netherwort farm over here. And I'm like, Shane, those need darkness. We don't want to...
Dark.
Yeah, but it's like directly below my house. Or my bedroom.
Take it somewhere else.
Yeah, we needed to put it somewhere else because it was directly below my bedroom, and I didn't want monsters spawning, because we already had enough problems with that.
Yep. You know, being able to sleep.
So I believe this is our enchanting level.
Yeah, it makes sense.
And there's me looking directly at your... Before I changed my chunk limit, I could actually see, I think, your secret room over there.
Yep. Kind of made it a little too obvious.
I only recently found it in episode 23, I believe.
I grew some trees in front of it to hide it better.
Would have never found it.
Maybe.
Though to be fair, it took you forever to find my secret room.
I wasn't really looking for it either.
Yeah.
I mean, I originally started building that place just as a place to hide my furnaces. So I was just gonna fill it with furnaces and hide it from you.
Have you been back there, like, at all?
One time, right after you found it, I went to go check.
Yeah,
You said you stole all the bricks from there. I'm like, what the fuck?
I looted everything. I took all the crops you had, all the iron, anything useful I took.
Yep.
And consolidated it with our normal stuff. So we're getting close to the end here.
Yeah.
Because it's only about 23 minutes long. I don't know why I stopped. I would have thought my recording froze if the torches weren't...
Before I put the graffiti on your roof as well.
Yeah, I believe it was. I think you did that in this episode or something like that, and then it took me forever to find it.
Maybe. Not sure where the fuck I went. I'm clearly not up here.
Yeah, I don't know where you went.
I might be going to get more stone or glass or something.
Yeah, I think this is when I decided that we were... Yeah, this is where we were finishing.
It's a pretty nice height.
It's a very nice height. Like, I mean, we could have built to the height limit, but then it would take you fucking longer to get up there.
Yeah, I don't think we're even halfway to the height limit right now.
God, no.
The height limit is so much higher than anything that naturally generates.
Yeah.
I think ground level here is around 60.
Yeah.
And we're probably up around like 120 tops.
I think in one of the recent updates they increased
the height limit is like 256.
I think in one of the recent updates to PC they increased the height limit. You know,
it's
as well as removing Herobrine.
It is it's the next update that's coming out. It's scheduled to come out sometime this summer.
I don't even know what that update's going to be called.
It's called caves.
Oh,
and
right,
cliffs.
you were getting glass.
That's
So yeah,
all.
I don't know what Shane was doing. Like, Shane was building the
I was
observatory
probably
bit.
I was probably testing how glass connects to itself or something.
I think you just were going to do that. Whoop, flagging. But yeah, then we decided we were going to do it all around the outside, which is what I was envisioning from the beginning. But I think we ended up not using any panes of glass in the first place. I think we just used regular glass.
That's right. You said you didn't like it, so we had.
Well, I think what I
So it
said...
doesn't make a roof properly. Yeah.
Yeah, it won't connect to itself on a roof. It won't. That's my problem with glass panes, is that it doesn't work properly. Why are you lagging so much all of a sudden? I don't know if it's working for you or not.
I mean, it's switching back and forth. It's been showing me the visual and just like a image of your editor.
Weird.
Like every other frame, it switches.
That's weird. Right now it's just frozen, it seems, for me.
Yeah, it's frozen on the picture of the editor for me.
Doesn't matter. They'll be able to see it differently. But, yeah, we're...
Hopefully.
Well, I mean, they're not going to be seeing this at all. I'm just using the audio for this part.
That's fair. I mean, I can't really tell what's going on anymore.
At this point, it's just snowing inside our house, and we're building the, we're building the penis. The bell end, if you will.
Yep. Then it gets covered in snow later. It looks pretty cool.
It does look pretty cool when it does that.
The tower's pretty cool. I'm looking forward to, like, doing other large builds like this.
There we go.
On our next house.
Our next house.
We're getting pretty close to the end. We'll probably be done with this playthrough in like a month.
I mean, we're going to come back to this. I have some mods I want to add in that we can easily do as part of this world. This is you and me arguing over how we're supposed to build this bit.
Get the roof properly. It's so stressful working with glass because you don't get it back.
Yeah.
I had to run super far out to get this fucking sand.
Really? Oh, and then I fell inside.
Yeah, no, I found some like water with sand in it. I found a couple pools like that.
Mm.
I got a ton of it when I came back, but I had to run like fucking 5 minutes out to find any.
Ah.
Because there was nothing but fucking mountains around us. I also wouldn't mind changing up the spawn a bit.
The spawn?
And to get a lot of the mods to work properly that we want to add, we'll have to regenerate the world.
Well...
So I'm not against keeping this, but I would probably want to move on to a fresh world.
We are going to move on to a fresh world at some point, but I also want to... There are some mods that we can easily add in of different dimensions that don't need new blocks. Like the Twilight Forest and the Aether. Just punch a hole in this because I had 2 pieces of blocks. And then, there we go, that's basically that.
Your computer can handle Twilight Forest.
At which point Shane goes, Matt!
Yeah,
and there we go.
This is pretty fucking cool, actually. This is a crazy build. This is a crazy building episode.
Yeah, it would have been a crazy building episode. Yeah, it would have.